Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be putting some Viking bags on this Harley-Davidson Sportster 1200, and the bags I'm putting on is the VK B100. Now these bags are not large bags, they're small, real small. The reason why I went with them instead of a larger bag is I did not want to have to relocate these turn signals. Now all this brackets and stuff, it should fit right in here if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, let's get the box open, take a look inside. Let's see. And the price on these bags was about $163, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, let's see. There's the bags. Here is the brackets, bolts, and stuff. Let's see. Which bar goes where? Take this one. Let's see. Let's see. Nope, that's backwards. That goes on that side. Okay. This is the bar that goes on this side. Well, okay. Not 100% straight right there, but okay. Alright, and two, we got some instructions in here. I hadn't looked at the instructions or anything like that. Just yeah, I'll be right back. No, I'm gonna go ahead and pull the bag out, that way show y'all how small these bags are. They are not big at all. Let's see, that's the bag for the other side. This is the bag I want. Yeah. Now, like I said, these bags are small. They're not big, but it should fit right in there like that. And I don't have to mess with the turn signal, because I've seen some bikes that Sportsters that the turn signals has been relocated, and I just wasn't ever too thrilled about the way that bar went across and everything was back there. So that's the reason why I went ahead and went with the small bags. Because see, the thing is, I'm not going to be hauling much on this bike. You know, my cell phone, my headset, glasses, you know, just small stuff. I ain't going to be, you know, taking this bike and, you know, camping out or anything like that. I just, you know, want something I can haul my little stuff around with me. And that's the reason why I went with these small bags. And they ain't much. Let me get inside right quick, right? And look at here, y'all. You got another little pouch inside there. Ain't that some neat stuff? Alright, well, enough said. Let me get back to looking at some instructions and stuff like that, and see about getting these things bolted on and I'll have to drill my holes. I don't know why they didn't just go ahead and drill the holes. That way, all you gotta do is put it together and bolt it on. All right, be right back. I want to point something out right quick, like on the instructions and all. There is some bolts here. It says it's install the bracket by securing the rear hole in the bracket for the 2000 to 2003 models. Use the hex head bolt, a screw, 2 7/8 long. Guess what? They ain't no 2 7/8. Long for the 2004 and later model, use the 2 3/4. All right, now right here, let's see, that's the 3 1/4 inch long bolt right there. 3 1/4. Let's get that right there. You can see right there. Now I might be a little bit too far from the camera. Let me just do it this way. 3 1/4 inch. There's not a 2 7/8. This one is 2 3/4. Right there, 2 3/4. So this is a 05 model, so I'm gonna need 2 3/4 and not the 3 1/4. The way I see you're supposed to put it is you got a lock washer, flat washer, then that goes up against that. All right, then on this big bolt, you just got a lock washer. Okay, well, I just wanted to point that out to y'all right quick like. I'm fixing to go ahead and get started. I already got them broke loose and all. I'm fixing to go ahead and get started. I have done and run into a slight little problem. Okay, these bolts right here. This is the bolt that was originally in there. I ended up trying the next bolt, the 2 3/4, and that's not going to work. So I took the 3 1/2 and put it in, and it's not going to work either. I got to get a longer bolt, probably because I have got this bar, this backrest on here, and I'm not taking that off. I'm leaving that on. So what I'm gonna end up having to do is get me a longer bolt. I need to measure this to see how longer bolt I need. Let's see if I can do this and keep the camera rolling. But you see right there how long that bolt is. This is the 3 1/4, and I do not feel it on the inside of the fender. It'll be between the fender and the tire. Now, let's see if I can use that for a measurement. That might be close. Let's see. Okay, I feel the bolt. I mean the Allen wrench. I feel the Allen wrench. Let's see. Right there. Okay, from what I'm looking at, I'm gonna need, instead of 3 1/4, probably 3 1/2 to 3 3/4, somewhere along in there. I might have to take a 3 3/4. If it's too long, I'll probably have to shorten it. But that bolt right there, I don't feel it on the back side. So and to point something else out to you, that long bolt that was up here on the shock, it had a flat washer on it. And what I was doing, I was measuring, I'm gonna make sure that when this screws down, I'm not going into my fender, because there is no opening on the inside of that fender. So with that flat washer that was here, I got it on here now. And when I put the flat washer on this bolt, it was perfect. The length was perfect. So that tells me that I'm not going to bottom out in there. But on this back one, I got to get a longer bolt. So let's see what I can come up with, y'all. Be right back. Okay, what I have found, this is the bolts that came with it. They're 3 1/4. All right, the next bolts I found, along with putting the flat washer and the flat washer and lock washer on, this measures 3 1/2, and it would not come through. All right, so I got lucky. Right there is little, let me get it straight here, 3 3/4. Now I done checked it with the washer, not washer, but the nut, and the nut will come all the way through, and I think it'll show about 2 or 3 threads on the inside. But there's still plenty of room between, I can still get my finger between the bolt and the tire. That way the bolt is not getting into the tire. So you got to be careful about that. But these bolts right here, the actual length that I'm using is a 4-inch bolt. 4 inches. That's the bolt I'm going to need. So I can take these new bolts, stick them back right there, take these 2 bolts back where I got them from, and use this, the 4-inch bolt, along with the lock washer and flat washer, and it comes out perfect on the other side. All right, well, let me go ahead and get started putting this thing together. Then I'm gonna see what I can do about getting them bags on. All right, let me get started. Okay, I have got the bags on. The brackets and all, I'm not too crazy about. What I'm gonna do, I come back in here later on. I'm gonna cut a 1/2 inch off of the front part here. I need to get a either cut this bolt a 1/2 inch shorter, and back here on the back, I was not figuring on this little spot right here that holds the backrest on, because that right there, I measured that's a 1/2 inch. So if I cut a 1/2 inch off up here and measure that 1/2 inch there, I'm gonna end up having to cut a full inch off back here, because if you look, you'll see the bags is not straight. They're twisted just a little, and it's about a 1/2 inch off. And what I'm thinking about doing is see if I can't straighten this bend out right here to tuck this bag in just a little bit closer. And I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do here. I'll probably end up cutting this section off, shortening it, straightening this bend just a little. I need to get a measurement on when I straighten that, how many inches down, and that way I can come to this one and do the same thing, the same amount of inches down, and then put this piece back in. You know, trim it down however short I need to have it, and just trim it down. And on the inside of these bags, I'm going to try put me a metal plate or something on the inside of here, because it's just to me it's just a little bit too flimsy. You know, I know y'all can't see down inside there, but it's just, to me, it seems like it's just a little bit just too flimsy. Oh well, like I said, you know, I got the bags on. I'm not crazy about the way it looks. I just want them tucked in just a little bit more. And another thing that I notice about this bag, if you see how it's bowing right there, I do not like that one bit, because something is off right there. It might be that this tab is too far in. I might need to bend that tab back out, because this is not pulling here, and it's not pulling here, but it is pulling here. How it's bowed right there. Anyway, it's just something that I'm gonna have to just work with and see what I can do about straightening some of this out. But I do know I need to cut a 1/2 inch off here, a full inch off here, because I'm definitely going to keep this backrest on here. And like I said, I was not figuring in on this space right here, which is a 1/2 inch. Like I said, I don't mean to repeat myself, y'all, but I'm just, you know, looking at it and thinking and trying to figure out exactly how I want to do this. And I have to go back with a shorter bolt, so probably some of the bolts that came with the kit is going to work better, and then instead I'll just put the long ones back up in the green the bolt bend. Okay, well, I reckon that'll do it for this video. Thank you for watching. Yeah, I definitely got to do something with that. I might go ahead and try to straighten it before I even take off today. All right, well, thank you for watching.